Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
That's a fun little story for your Friday, and here's another dose of serotonin for your Friday. This gorgeous view coming from the Mount Shasta Resort in Mount Shasta City. It's always such a nice view to take in. 48 degrees right now in Mount Shasta City. Already starting to get into that mild territory, but we're still cold on the east side where we're still at 25 degrees in Christmas Valley. Not so much in Lakeview, 40 degrees there, 40s throughout Siskiyou County like we were just talking about. We're starting to get into the mid 40s within the Rogue Valley, already up to 57 degrees in Brookings. Now, earlier we were taking a look at some of the hazy skies within the Rogue Valley, and if you're asking yourself, well, why is it hazy? We don't have any smoke. We don't have any wildfires. Well, it's because of this. We have air stagnation. This air stagnation advisory goes until 10 a.m. on Sunday, and we have poor mixing within the valleys, which means that pollutants can accumulate within the valleys, and thus the hazy look that we're getting coming in Medford and some of the other inland valleys within our area. Try to limit outdoor burning, especially on burn days. Of course, you can't burn on no burn days, but you don't want to reduce the air quality any further, as we were seeing air quality this morning that was unhealthy in the Illinois Valley. For today along the coast, beautiful blue conditions. And you can say that again for pretty much all of our forecast zones. It'll be mild today along the coast. Down in Siskiyou County, lots of sunshine. We will see some clouds. It'll be those high-level cirrus clouds, but those won't really amount to much. They definitely won't produce any rain. Over on the east side, we were seeing blue conditions earlier in Chiloquin. It'll be like that throughout the rest of the day. Beautiful conditions, mild conditions once again. 48 today in Silver Lake, 51 down in Belay. Up in the mountains yesterday, I know it was kind of breezy for some of the higher terrain. Those winds have backed off in a big way today. They will be light and variable. 41 degrees today up at the National Park. If you take the trip down Oregon Highway 140, 57 degrees in Prospect. It's also 57 degrees there in Butte Falls. So even warm there in the foothills and within the Rogue Valley proper. We're going to be in the mid to upper 50s, 58 in Medford, 56 in Rogue River. Lots of sunshine today. For tonight, another cold night. We'll continue to have those high-level cirrus clouds kind of trekking through the area. We'll be in the teens and 20s there on the east side, 20s throughout the Interstate 5 corridor. We could have a little bit of fog up in the northern portions of the Rogue Valley once again, specifically up towards Grant Pass, and we'll be in the low 40s there along the coast. Now, we just mentioned the National Park, Crater Lake. If you want to get up there on Saturday, it'll be a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine. I'd be surprised if there were many clouds in sight at all. Then on Sunday, we switch gears a little bit. We do have a weaker storm system that's going to move through, bringing a pretty minimal chance for some snow, but snow levels will be low enough that if there is any precipitation working through the area, it will be in the form of snow. We're not expecting any big time accumulations, and that is really a shame because our snow depth of 51 inches right now is 25 inches below the average for this time of the year. So we desperately need to add to that snowpack, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen over the next 7 days, unfortunately. We're going to stay drier, and some worse news is that at least with the dry weather, we've had some kind of warm weather. Well, that's going to come to an end next week as we're going to have temperatures dip down below average, at least on Tuesday. Then temperatures will rebound a little bit towards the end of the week. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. Beautiful conditions on Saturday. That weak storm system moves through on Sunday, bringing pretty minimal rain chances, and then we stay dry throughout the rest of next week. And then for Siskiyou County won't even be lucky enough to see those minimal rain chances that we're going to see along the coast. Not a drop inside in Siskiyou County, plenty of sunshine, and those temperatures will cool off just a little bit towards the end of next week. And then in the Klamath Basin on the east side, we will also see things cool off just a little bit next week, keeping things very, very dry up in the Cascades. We just went over the forecast for the Cascades for this weekend, but you kind of get the gist. Clear on Saturday, clouds and maybe some very slight chances of rain and snow on Sunday, then drying out and cooling off just a little bit next week. And then for the Rogue Valley, keeping things dry on Saturday, just kind of like similar to the other forecast zones in our region. We have that very slight chance for showers on Sunday, and then very dry for the rest of next week.
All right, so all things considered, pretty mild weekend ahead. Yeah,
mild, dry. I think I said those two words a lot during that forecast, but it really drives home the point.
Absolutely. And chilly in the mornings?
Yes.
Okay. Well, looking forward to my nose running and then for it to be a little bit warmer during the day.
There you go.
Yeah, big plans for this weekend. Thanks, Josh.
Of course.